Hello, America. Your president, Reverend Dr. CHAMPvinchi, Nicholas Lee Sutton, come to you January 4th, 2020, 2019 over. 2020, obviously, that's a term for vision. That's a term for double portion. I've heard people do all this. But you know what it's not a term for? Blurry vision. You know what it's not a term for? The same old boo sheep. The same old crap y'all been doing last year. I gave you a whole year and 41 freaking examples of why you're doing it wrong and how we needed to do it better. Here we are standing here at Stone Mountain, Georgia. On Stone Mountain, sitting here with rebel flags, colonial flags, American flags, and there are white people, black people, Asians, all sorts of people walking up this mountain. So you and your racist media message, F you, forgive you. All right, the rest of you standing at a pulpit thinking that the only thing that your job is to do is to bring people in to get them saved, F you, forgive you. Your job is to get them saved and treat them the same way you treat Jesus. You collect money for Jesus, you collect money for them. You collect money from them, you give to them. You got a lot of hungry people, one paycheck and not many behind on being homeless, and you stand there and go, pray and wish and hope. Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest is love. Faith in God, hope in Jesus, and love is an action. It is an action. You don't just, oh, but I love you on the inside. F you. Forgive you. Love is an action. Jesus would have stayed in heaven if it was just a thought. Why did he come? Why the nails in his hands? Congratulations, President Trump, on getting rid of those idiot terrorists yesterday. But in 2020, sir, we got to get rid of the idiot vocabulary that's here in America. I understand how you use the hate of the GOP to get in there. Man, that's the most brilliant political move of all time. I find that, well, I don't want to get paired to somebody who's negative because that would be wrong. But your move to go from being a Democrat, you and Obama to team up, sitting over there, since there was election disruptions from the Tea Party when they got in there, so you took and built a bridge between the two parties. So in government, I understand. We have a liberal government with a few strong Republicans backing you guys, like Lindsey Graham, McConnell, and all them. So in America, you're fooled. Trump's not a Republican. So to hate liberals is to hate him. He may be signed up as a Republican now, but like he told you many years ago, y'all are dumb enough to vote for him. And he was right. I love you too. But this idea that you get to hate your neighbor because they're struggling or they're sad or even if they are idiots, F you. Forgive you. Now, you bunch of crybaby liberals, I walked away from y'all's bullcrap because all y'all try to do is push a person in there because of a race. Oh, we have to have a black guy, or we have to have a Hispanic, or we're going to push somebody in there just because of a gender. Oh, we have to have a woman just because she's a woman. F you. Forgive you. We are a bunch of idiots right now in America. We're number one in the world, and I don't know how. Only because God loves us. Only because Jesus is here to save us. But I'm going to tell you right now, we're about to go down. We're cheering for the destruction of other people. Then immediately, within minutes of taking out terrorists there, we become terrorists here to one another. What the flip are you doing? A bunch of liberals, bunch of hate, bunch of conservatives. Boo sheep. F you. Forgive you. I'm calling that on January 4th, 2021. We make a National Day of Forgiveness. To forgive what we did the month before. Or the year before. To forgive one another. I don't care if they acted like a liberal, and I don't care if you acted like a MAFACA. But they do, liberal MAFACA. F you. Forgive you. January 4th, the new National Forgiveness Day. Because y'all would hold on to it forever. Oh, well, I'm not going to do this. I just listened to a motivational sermon that said God won't move until we drop something. Yeah, till we drop that boo sheep. That boo sheep that you have to do something to be loved by your brother. We didn't do anything but ruin what God said, and he sent Jesus. Bunch of psychos. We get saved while we're psychos, but we don't want to help our brother and our sister. F you. Forgive you. A lot of people want you to come in and volunteer and to help them out. Well, what if you need a sandwich? Here's your 3 Chick-fil-A's back. F you. Forgive you. This is insanity. We need a national day of forgiveness, and to where we got to unite. The whole world, the Middle East has us in a pickle. We're in handcuffs right now by them. We think that they're over there trying to kill us. That's like the size of Texas. But they have us political handcuffs right now. Our government has us all under arrest between Republican and Democrat. Look at the hate between the two. We hate each other more than we do even the idiots over there. F you. Forgive you. We must unite. We need a third party. We need something else. And on this announcement, here's 2 people that I've seen stand in the fire and deliver incredible messages. So 2019, Mr. and Mrs. Lit, King and Queen Lit. King Lit, Kanye West. Thank you, dude. Oh my gosh, how you stayed in line with all these knuckleheads around you. Oh my gosh. King Lit, 2019. Queen Lit, 2019, Paula Davis, the one that prays over the president every day. She came and dropped the most real sermon all year. Sorry, I forgot about you, Paula. It wasn't because of here. Paula, my spirit tells me that if you'll pray over me or pray for me, but if I can have a chance for you to pray literally on top of me, I don't know why this is happening, but God is telling me that when you pray over me, He will send me answers to healings for people all over the place. I need to be in the White House with you guys. I'm a young, beautiful talent, Kanye. Man. Whew, shining in people's light while they just look at you, make money off you, abuse you, judge you, while you set thousands and thousands. You're doing more in 1 week than most churches do all year. That's how I feel, man. I want your support. They don't get it, bro. They may have accepted you. Yeah, you make them popular. Yeah, you're saving people. You want to go help me talk to them about helping other people? See how that goes? Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, God has given me the answer to unlock and to improve, dramatically improve, almost to where they don't exist. Almost every single mental illness that exists. I would say 75 to 85% of them. And I'm just getting started. But the white, powerful Christians, and even some of the black, powerful Christians, they treat us like slaves, bro. These churches are full of talent. You're proving that Christians have more talent. You're also proving that stars need to run the world. Back to track. Congratulations on King and Queen. Most Lit 2019. Kanye West, Paula Davis. We need more of y'all. We need more of y'all. And we need people like you to pull people up like me. Because they're going to keep whipping me like I'm a little Jewish boy in an Egyptian camp. That's what they want. That's all they're doing right now. I love them. And F you. Forgive you. Forgive them. The F you campaign 2020. F you. Forgive you. Show up. January 4th. New National Forgiveness Day. You've had 3 days to get over your hangovers. No more excuses. It's stupid. Last year was the Disney version of this. 2020. CHAMPvinchi, HBO, because I ain't no ho. Here's what I'm calling for. I'm calling for everybody to follow Jensen Franklin's at Free Chapel. He's the best leader in America, although I need him to call me. Please, sir, I know what I'm talking about. I glow because of what I know. And what I know is you're the greatest current leader in the United States. One phone call and we save millions of lives. One. Dude, I love you, but let's go. He's got an awesome 21-day fast. And although I'm rebuking the fact that the second part of the Great Commandment is not being followed by any church, by any major leader, anywhere in America or around the world. If I'm wrong, show me. Show me my opponent. 2020, this is my decade. Time for that old boo sheep to go. Also, I've heard a lot of overweight pastors be hating on people about out doing different things. Did you know that obesity is the #1 cause of death in America? It's probably like the relation of 6 of the top 10 ways in America. Walk with the Lord. Don't talk. Talk. Walk, fool. Sorry, excuse me, you're not a fool. F you, forgive you. for not taking care of your temple while judging other people. The reason you're probably so judgmental, or the reason you probably won't make people wait, is because it's too hard for you to move. Energize. Unite. Capitalize on what we have. We're being robbed in our taxes. We're being robbed at the church. We're being robbed everywhere we go. At the gas station. Y'all think we have a problem in the Middle East? How many times a day do you have to put gas in? Or how many times a week? Do you really think there's a problem? It's banks, it's cops and robbers over there is all it is. Who's robbing who? This isn't some national terrorist thing. Obama got rid of most of all them. This is a robbery. It's a bank robbery. It's an oil robbery. And hell, I'm not even against it. But you got to help the American people with that money. And that's what I'm against. You're not helping anybody. Talk is cheap, MAFACA. Make America fun and cool again. Say that again. Talk is cheap, MAFACA. Make America fun and cool again. And you know how to do that? You protect the people. It takes a village to raise a child. Not a freaking opinion. 2019, I retire completely from being anyone's slave, from backing down for what I know I'm here to do. I'm calling for a national FU, forgiveness, forgive you, National Day of Forgive You Day every January 4th. And then I call for that the following Sunday you start a 21-day fast, because Jensen Franklin's right about that. Tomorrow I'm starting 21-day fast. The way he's working it out is nothing but water, I believe, for the first 3 days, and you go to the Daniel fast, which is basically no sugar, no alcohol, no meats. But you take up the rest of your fast with your God, and there's a bunch of different fasts you can do. You can do where you cut things out during the day or at night. But hey, whatever you do, pray while you're fasting. So I think we need to have 3 days National Day of Fasting after the National Day of FU, Forgive You, on January 4th. 5th, 6th, and 7th should be the National 3-Day Fasting, if not starting the following Sunday. Or it can start those days. Let's just go ahead and make it a national thing, because a lot of things say that when you fast, a lot of good things happen, all right? You're going to be a little bit grumpy, but hey, that's all right. Look, there's 3 parts to taking care of, or 3 major parts. There's a business part. It takes money to live. All of our money's going to the government, the church, and to our gas tanks. So is there really a problem in the Middle East? No. Are there dangerous people over there? Yeah, there's dangerous people everywhere. 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 There's dangerous people. Am I glad we're getting rid of terrorists? Of course. Way to go. Salute you, sir. But sir, we got our own terrorists. Killing that terrorist starting an immediate online civil war. Anybody who don't like what he did, F you. Anybody who thinks that he should ask Congress, F you. You know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. President, I can help unite this. And I know your heart. I know some of the people that are around you, and I know truly on the backsides of things. And the reason you fight against the media so much too is that your heart is huge. Thank you for what you do. Paula Davis, please call me. Our stories are similar enough, and you're the only one that can take a passionate volume Christian like me and understand it without having your feelings hurt because I said a bad word. I love you, girl. Kanye West, don't stop. Turn up. Call me, man. Until you sit down with me and me. All right, so we got January 4th every year, the FU Day, Forgive You Day. 3-day fast after that for America. "21-day fast for Christians." But then I'm calling that if things don't change and if we don't start making moves to help people inside of their own congregations, then I think the month of February, for any place, whether it be a church, whether it be a government entity, if people, that's your time to protest. And I'm not saying to do it wrong, do it violent, do it negative, do it anything like that. But the month of January, during their fast, we're praying that God in heaven and Jesus Christ comes down and shakes him and damns every bit of evil that makes anyone think that the judgment of your brothers and sisters is enough to withhold blessings from them while they sit there on the edge of suicide, homelessness, starvation, or anything else. 2019, that kind of behavior is over. My message is going to turn up. I do this because I love you. I gotta go. There's people around. I love them too. This is part 42. Where are you?